Hello guys, this is Prince Kenya back again with another video, and I have come to tell you that finally I'm leaving. Finally I'm leaving Pennsylvania. I'm gonna fly out to Chicago in a few days time. I gotta have a still mixed reaction because this is my dream. This is what I wanted to, and finally it has come to be true. So I take this chance to thank Almighty God because He has brought it to fruition. The journey has not been easy. But finally God has made it to come true. So I take this chance to thank Almighty God for the path that He has taken me. So I'm also sorry for you guys because I know we have been together for some few quite several of months. Don't worry about my English. I'm sorry. I'm still improving myself, my village English to the international English. I'm sorry for that. But so I'm sorry guys because I have to leave in few days time, and I'm going for about 3 month training. I'm gonna come back maybe after 3 months. That's when I'm gonna come to continue posting new videos. That's when I'm gonna continue to keep you that's when I'm gonna come to continue updating you about my lives, about things to benefit you and things like that. So I'm sorry for that. Please, even if I will not be here, if at all you may want to know anything about the video, please refer to other of my videos that I have made to see whether I discussed about the topic. And if at all it's something that I have not yet discussed, I recommend you to search other YouTubers who have discussed anything that you may want to know. As I told you in area, anything that you may want to know, just go to Google or here in YouTube. Just type in search box, type the title of the thing that you may want to know. Even if you want to phrase it in a way that the question is supposed to be phrased. But a good thing is that the Google or YouTube itself gonna try to bring you the videos that are related to something that you have searched. So even if I'm not here and there is a video that you may want, there are some of the things that you wanted to know, but because of one reason or another I didn't manage to post for you those things. Just go to YouTube, just go to Google, and just type in search box of Google or YouTube, search the title of that thing that you may want to know. The YouTube or the Google, it's gonna try to bring you the videos that have been made or the topics that has been discussed concerning that thing. Over here in the US, that's what I have been doing, because coming in the US from Kenya, and not only Kenya, coming the US from a very village in Kenya, because myself I'm born from village. Then from village I went to a small town. Myself, I have never lived in Nairobi or these big cities. The only city that I have managed to live the biggest is Nakuru somehow, and I didn't live that place very long. I just stayed for some few quite months. So I can say that the 3/4 of my life I have just spent in my village, or I have rather spent in a small town like the one that I told you I lived in Saburu. So a lot of stuff, I was not well familiarized with a lot of stuff. So coming here in the US, I don't have a brother or a sister or anybody that I lived with. So Google was the only friend that I trusted, or YouTube. I could go to YouTube, I could do research of things like how to use a vacuum cleaner to clean my carpet, how to do the laundry, things like that. I didn't know anything like that. I could okay, I made Google my friend, and it didn't fail me. Wherever Google could not give me a response, at least I could try to reach out to people. Although try to reach out to people, it's very hard because many other times that you will find people are busy. Do you see? But reading for yourself from Google or YouTube, at least you're gonna learn. But even if you don't understand, you're gonna find another person has discussed the same topic, things like that. So the reason why I have talked that long things is to tell you that if at all there is any video that I haven't made and you may want to know, because I don't have time like right now, I can make it for you. October is here for DV 2024 applicant. I know I will fail you. I'm sorry because it was not my wish to fail you. I am really sorry. There are two important videos that I was supposed to make, but in as much as I may want to make them, I can't manage to make them. One video is about the DV required photo, the passport photo. I was supposed to make a video showing you an example of the required passport photo. I'm sorry that I won't manage to make that video. And another video that I won't manage to make for you guys It is about the how to apply green card for yourself through your phone. Myself, I applied myself through a phone. The reason to why I can't manage to make those videos two things, I needed a computer. So that I can share my screen to you, so that at least whenever I'm explaining to you, you can see whatever I'm explaining. You know, there is no way I can come here like to talk to you like, oh, this is what you do with the phone, this is what you do, or no. I needed somewhere I can share my computer, something that I can tell you this is how we go about this, and whereas you are seeing from my phone. Do you see? So, and there is no way I could buy a computer. Not that I didn't have money. Yes, I have money. I can, if at all I want a computer, I can just go and buy one even right now. Another thing, here in the US, I told you earlier that even if you don't have money, you can get something on credit or on loan. People, in fact, they prefer and they love when people take this thing on loan. They are the one that sometimes even force you to take this thing on loan. So even if I want to take that to buy that computer and I don't have money, I will just walk out to where they are selling that computer, and I'm gonna get one on loan. But I didn't want to buy computer because I didn't know the journey or the path that my life gonna take. So that's the reason that I decided that I'm not going to buy anything. Even my apartment, I didn't buy a lot of stuff because I knew that I was still 50-50 whether I'm going or I'm not going. So that's why I didn't manage to buy a computer, because I didn't want to buy a computer. Then it come to be that I'm still flying out, or I'm still taking this career, whatever you are seeing here. So I'm sorry for you guys. I have failed you, but I'm sorry. But a good thing is that there are a lot of other YouTubers that have made those videos or have discussed those videos. So please go to the YouTube, just search how filling out, just search the title of the required DV passport photo, or go to Google. You're gonna see the sample of the required DV passport photo. You're gonna see the sample. Although the photo is supposed to be white background, do you see this ground? This is just but what we call them, matofari, but it is not supposed to be matofari. This background here, do you see? The background should be white. That is the requirement of that photo. The background should be white. The photo size should be 600 by 600 or 2 by 2. The passport size should be 600 by 600 or 2 by 2. Another thing, the passport photo should be less than 240 kbs. Another thing, the passport photo should be less than 240 kbs. And another important thing, your ears. Hii masikio yako hii unaona hapa. Your ears should be visible. So when you go to that studio, because I told you it's very hard for you to take that photo with your phone. So try to go to Kodak Studio. If at all you can't manage to go to professional Kodak Studio, for those who lives in village or wherever, try to explain to that person of the studio the requirement of that photo. Go to Google, write those requirements. I have told you 600 by 600, white background, your ears should be visible, and the photo itself should be clear, less than 240 kbs, and the attire that will be wearing, let it be a plain clothes, not a mixed clothes with different colors. Like, do you see this is a plain clothes? Yeah, try to, even if you are wearing a t-shirt or a blouse, try it to be a plain clothes, not a clothes mixed up with a lot of colors. No, it is not supposed to be that way. That way somehow, do you see, wearing a clothes mixed up with color, whereas the background is white, it's gonna affect you. So that is the required photo. Go to Google DV for diversity visa lottery required photo, or green card lottery required photo. You're gonna see it. Go to YouTube, search green card lottery required photo. You're gonna see a lot of YouTubers have discussed about that, about applying green card for yourself. And I don't know whether there are some YouTubers that have discussed about that. But even if there is no YouTubers have discussed about that, don't worry, because what you will do, even if I don't have any way that I can share my screen with you. Well, the website will be open on October. I told you the website will be open on the first week of October. Right now, we don't know the date the website that is gonna be open. We don't know the date that the website is gonna be open, but I believe it is the first week of October to the first week of November. It is in a period of 1 month time. It has been always in a period of 1 month time. So when October, the Department of State gonna publish the website that you're gonna apply your green card lottery. You will click to the website. After clicking to the website, it's gonna take you to some verification there, and there are things like that. After doing the verification, it's gonna tell you to type some words over there to see you are not a robot. Then after doing that, it's gonna take you to another thing whereby you will fill a form. Let me find you that form. whereby you will fill a form. Just a minute, sorry, just a minute, I find you that form. You will fill that form, and after filling that form, there is nothing more that will be required for you, because that form is so simple. By the way, it asks you, let me see the form. I have the form in PDF. I don't know how I can manage to share the form with you guys. I wish I can manage to share the form with you. Somebody said me this form. It is very good. Somebody said me this form, sample form of the green card. These are the same questions that you are going to be asked on the month of October. I wish there was a way I can share this form to you. I wish it's in a PDF form. Do you see? Let me try to enlarge. This is the form and of the question that we're gonna be asked in October. There is no more question than this that will be asked. So for those that will be applying for themselves in a form, it is very simple. By the way, the first thing I told you to go to Kodak Studio. Let those Kodak Studio take your passport photo. Once they take your passport photo, let them send you the passport photo with an email. Send you with an email. The reason to why they send you an email is because when they send you through Bluetooth, SEDA or WhatsApp, that passport photo or that means of sending through those things gonna reduce the size. Do you see? And you don't need that passport photo not to be according to the required size. But email is safe. Sending through an email is somehow better, because you know the email can't reduce the size. What you will do, you will download the photo direct from email to your phone to enter into your gallery. Download the photo from email to your photo to enter into the gallery. Now from the gallery, you will open the website from the link that they will publish. After opening the website, you're gonna answer this question. This is just about a sample. Yet they have not opened the website. The question asks you about the name. That is first family name. That is first name. That is middle name. Number two, the question asks you about the gender. The gender, whether you are male or female. Number three, the question asks you about the birth date. You choose the birth date. That is the day, the month, and the year. Number three, it's gonna ask you the city where you are born. The city where you are born, probably for those in Kenya, we don't have cities. Like myself, I am born in Nyandarua. I don't have city, the one that I born, because in Kenya we have got only 4 cities, latest being Nakuru. So don't worry, even if you are not born in a city. You know, some people say, oh, myself, I'm born in Nyandarua. What will I put in that place of city? Just write, if at all you are born in Nyandarua, put county instead of the city. As per the birth certificate or your ID, I know your ID reads Nyandarua as a district. You know, as a district, yeah. In ID, in Kenyan ID, they usually put the district. So for those who live in Kenya, in a place that you are supposed to fill a city, just fill the district or your nearby town. Just fill the district or your nearby town, if at all your ID has got that town. You see, if at all your ID has got that town. But don't go ahead and the city you are born, don't write Nairobi, whereas your ID reads the birthplace. It is Nyandarua. Like my ID reads the birthplace is Nyandarua North. That is the district. So I filled the city where I am born. I filled the district because that is like a town or wherever. Don't make a mistake. The city where you are born going to fill Nairobi. Yourself, you come from Kisumu. You come from Uguja Kisumu, Nyanza province. I don't know whether it's in Siaya or Uguja is in Siaya or Kisumu. Don't do that mistake. So if at all you come from village, your ID has got the location, district. Those who live in Kenya, choose the district or choose the county or wherever, if at all it's in your ID or birth certificate, because if at all you are not born from the city. I hope I clarify that. So there is a city where you are born. I have told you what to do. There is country where you are born. Country, obviously you're gonna fit the country of your birth. That one everybody knows. There is country of eligibility for the DV program. So country of eligibility of the DV program is still the country that you are born. Do you see? But there are people that were born in Kenya but relocated to Turkey, to live in Turkey or wherever another country. So country of eligibility for the DV program. Okay, I don't have a preference being on 100% sure about this one, but I believe if at all you live in Kenya but your parents relocate to another country and now they are citizens of another country, country of eligibility, you gonna choose the country that you are living now. You are not a contract. For those who are under contract in another country, no, that is not country of your eligibility. The country of your eligibility is where your document reads. If at all your documents in the country that you are living right now, that is the country of your eligibility. But if at all your documents still lead the country of your birth, this applies to those people that no longer live in their country of birth. For those people that lives in their country of birth up to date, the country of your eligibility is still the country of, is still the country of your birth. But for those people that maybe they were born but their parents is located in another country, like those parents that is located here in the state or in another country like Europe, and that guy can want to apply green card, the country of eligibility, it is Europe, because it is no longer Kenya, because maybe that person is located with his parent when he was a child. So I hope you got me. But for many cases, don't worry about this one, because country of eligibility to many people and to the quarter of the people is still the country of birth. So there is country of eligibility, I have told you, it is the country of your birth, but if at all you live in another country and you are permanent resident of that country, you can choose that country. There is enter a photograph. This is where now you're gonna attach that photograph I have told you, the one that I have mentioned to you, the required size. So after attaching the photograph, there is the extent to ask you about the mailing address. Mailing address, there is in care of. In care of, it's next of kin. If at all something can happen to you, if at all maybe you can come here and die, if at all you may come here and get sick, God forbid, I pray nothing will happen to you. If at all those things happen to you, who the US government or the USCIS or whoever, they're gonna reach out to first. So in care of, it is next of kin. Myself, my next of kin is my mom. So if at all anything can happen to me, like right now or wherever I join this stuff you're gonna see here, they can reach to my mom. You see, if at all I have my money in my bank over here in the state, and for any sake I die, my mom is the one that can come to follow up with my money. So in care of, it is next of kin. Address line 1, for those people that lives in Kenya, address line 1 is the PO box. Just a minute. Sorry for interruption. So sorry for this long video. I didn't want to make it video, but I must explain to you everything because I don't have more time. If at all I don't explain to you right now. So in care of, I have told you it is next of kin. You can feel your mom, your dad, your trusted brother, or your trusted friend. Just choose the person that you know, if at all anything can happen to you here in the US, that is the person that the government gonna reach out to. If at all you come here in the US and die or get sick or whatever, they're gonna reach out to that person first. So choose the trusted person. Address line 1, it is PO box. I told you about the PO box. For those people in Kenya, the PO box is like myself, it is for my primary school. I still use that one up to date. So you can choose your primary school PO box. You can choose your secondary school PO box. If at all you don't have your own PO box, in address line 1, just put the PO box of your school, your church, wherever. Although nowadays they don't use PO box. Earlier before they used to use a PO box, because earlier before you could send your document through Postal office, but nowadays they do everything through email. There is nowhere they're gonna send you anything through PO box. So don't mind about anything to do with PO box, but you're gonna have to feel it. I don't say that don't mind it so that you will leave this message, this place blank. I told you and I advise you, don't leave this places blank unless where it is optional, because leaving this places blank, they're gonna see that form is not complete. And you know what, even when you are doing exam and you leave a lot of places blank, that one gonna affect your grade or the score that you're gonna get. So try your best to fill out almost everything unless where it is optional. And if at all it's optional, sometimes go ahead and put that thing. If at all, like when they're asking address line 1, if at all you have address line 2, even if address line 2 it is optional, please, for your safety, fill it. It costs you nothing. So my address line 1, myself, I filled the primary school PO box. Address line 2, I filled out the secondary school PO box. Yeah, I'm a wise person, and I know that probably somehow it helped, because they see this guy is well familiar with where he is coming from, so he know where he is going, something like that. Yeah. So address line 1 and address line 2, it is the place. I have told you, for those who lives in Kenya is PO box. For those who lives in other country from Kenya, address line 1, I think in your country can be I don't know I don't know. There is city or town over there in address line 1, address line 2, city or town. City or town, you're gonna write the same thing in your birth certificate. So like myself, address line 1, it is primary school. Primary school, it is in my village, the village that I'm born. So the city has still repeated the same place of my birth, that is near Darwa. So district, county, province. District, county, province, that is not a hard thing, because you know the county that you are born. Postal code, yeah. For those who live in Kenya, they usually say Kenya doesn't have a zip code, but let me prove you wrong. Yes, Kenya don't have a zip code, but it has something we call postal code. You see, Kenya has something that we call postal code. So postal code is something that maybe like my PO box is PO box 261 Nyahururu, and each and every postcode of a region has something we call each and every PO box of a region has something we call PO box. Do you see? PO box. Not PO box, postal code. Each PO box has each post office or postal code of a region has the postal code. So the postal code of Nyandarua is 20300. The postal code of Samburu County is 2600. The postal code of your place. If at all you live in Nyeri, go to Google the postal code of Nyeri. You're gonna see it. If you are in Nairobi, go to Google postal code of Nairobi. You're gonna see it. I think it's 00001 or 0100. Go to, I don't want to confuse you. Go to Google. If at all you are from Kisumu, Eldoret, wherever you come from, go to Google. Just in Google put postal code of this place. Put the name of the place that you want to know the postal code, and then you're gonna see it in Google and feed it over there. So in your country, I have postal code. If at all you don't live in Kenya, still go to Google and Google the zip code or the postal code of your place. You're gonna see it there. So there is country obviously it is Kenya for those who are in Kenya, or for those who are not in Kenya, the country is still the same place you are born. So country where you live today, so the country where you live today, if at all you don't live in Kenya or in the country of your birth, you're gonna light the country. For those who are in Gulf countries, you are from Kenya or whatever country, and you are in job contract over there, country where you live today, you're gonna fill it. Then there is phone number you're gonna put it down. They usually don't use phone number, but it's good, put it down. I told you don't leave blank spaces. Email address, another thing that I want you to take care of is email address, because these people gonna use the email address to talk to you from day one up to the rest since we relocate over in the US. Other thing that we're gonna use it is the email address. So take care of the email address that you're gonna fill down. Don't mess yourself up to put the email address that you don't use. Know that the email address is the one that they're gonna send you the 2NL to tell you about your interview. The email address is the one that they're gonna communicate to you. So choose the email address that you know it's genuine and varied. Then there is email address. Then there is confirm email address. Then there is what is the highest level of education. The highest level of education, if at all you are just a high school leaver, if at all you completed your high school education at high school, your highest level of education is high school degree or high school diploma. But in this form there is no high school diploma. In the DS to 60 form, that's where they usually see the high school diploma, but in this form they have put the high school degree. High school no degree, it means that you went to high school but you didn't graduate, or you don't have a high school certificate. Don't do that mistake. If at all you know you went to high school and you completed your high school and graduated, fill high school degree. For the people that have gonna fill out high school no degree, it means that you didn't graduate. And I told you that if at all you don't qualify through education, that is minimum from high school level. Know that yourself, it's very hard to qualify with the education, because the minimum education level they want, it is high school degree, that is high school certificate. For those people that lives in Kenya, it is KCSE certificate. But if at all you know you don't qualify through high school education, maybe you try through work experience. I'm not well familiarized with work experience, but I believe here in YouTube there are a lot of YouTubers that have discussed about work experience. Try looking for their videos. But for those who know they completed high school and graduated high school and they have a certificate, you are good to go. What you will fill out, it is high school degree. For those who have gone to extend the education further in college or university, there is an option for some university courses or things like that. There is doctorate, there is some doctorate level. You're gonna fill the doctorate, some other degrees courses if at all you want. Whereas the minimum they want, it is high school. But if at all you have degree, no, there is no any crime for you filling it out here. So just fill it, no problem. But for those who are in Kenya, even if you have a degree, you must do the KCSE verification. It doesn't matter whether you have a degree. Once you receive the 2NL, you must do the KCSE verification even if you filled out the degree. But you're gonna carry out your degree together with the verification KCSE certificate. I hope you understand that, because there are those people that ask me. Myself, I have a degree, and in application I filled out that my highest education is degree. Will I have to verify the KCSE certificate? Yes, because the minimum they require is the KCSE certificate. The degree that you have, it is just but an added advantage, which is good. Yeah, which is good. So another thing is, what is your current marital status? So if at all your current marital status, it is single, yourself you are good to go. If at all it is you say it is married, if you married, make sure that you will find you have a marriage certificate, or you will come to find a marriage certificate later. Note this, note this, by the way, this is important. So if at all on the month of October you will feel that you are married, make sure that when you will be going to the interview, you will have a marriage certificate. If at all you will feel that you are divorced, make sure at the time that you will be going for your interview, you will have a divorce certificate. There is unmarried, married, those are singles, you are good to go. There is married, and my spouse not a US citizen or permanent resident. Married, divorced, widows, legally separated. So if you are single, just feel single, don't feel married. If you are married, just feel married. If you are married, just feel married, but make sure your husband or your wife will accept to find a marriage certificate. If at all you are divorced, make sure that you will have a divorce certificate. But for those people, this is my personal advice. But if at all you know, maybe you are single already, you were married many years ago and you divorced your husband, and you had not done a marriage, you had not legalized your marriage. This is my personal advice. If at all you know you are single already, or you are a single husband, and you know that you divorced your husband and you are in a come with stay married, that one was not a marriage that was not officially or legalized officially. Don't write married or don't write divorce. Write unmarried, then go ahead and add your children. But by the time you will be going for your interview, because remember you have children, if at all the birth certificate of those children contain the name of their father, those for the single already. If at all you are single already, and you go ahead and fill out the unmarried on the month of October, and still add your children, the thing that will be required, by the time that you will be going for an interview, you will be required to have, if at all the birth certificate of those children contain the name of their father, you will be required to have something we call consent letter. Consent letter. Consent letter is a letter from their father that has the children's father's signature, saying that the father accepts his children the father accepts his children to immigrate to the US. Go to Google consent letter. I don't know whether I can just, before I go wherever I'm going, I'm gonna pin a post that I saw in Facebook that describe and discuss about consent letter. So if at all you know you are divorced and you are living you are living in come stay marriage, don't write divorce. If at all you know you can't possess that divorce certificate, just write unmarried. Then add your children. Don't leave your children outside, because leaving your children outside gonna cost you your visa. By that, those people that on the month of October they don't fill out their children, maybe because you are divorced and you don't want to fill out your children for any reason or whatsoever, know that it can come to cost you your visa. Know that if at all the embassy can come to know you have a children and you didn't fill them out, that can cost you a visa. A lot of people has been cost out their visa because they knowingly or unknowingly they just decided to not add your children. So if you are unmarried and you have children, fill out your children. But by the time you will be going for an interview, if at all you know the birth certificate of those children contain the name of their father, you will be required to find a consent letter from their father. It's a long process, and it's not a long process, but I mean it's better than not filling out your children, then you go and you be denied a visa. Or else the embassy you go for an interview and the embassy doesn't realize you have children. But again, processing for those children to join you later can be very hard. So current marital status, I have told you, take care of current marital status. Then there is number of children. Number of children, if at all you have two, fill two. If at all you are single, fill out the number of children. So if at all you have children, you will submit. Do you see? So if at all you have, after filling out the number of children, you will submit. For the single people who have no children, your form will end up here. After filling the number of children, your form will end up here. After your form ending up here, the next thing it's gonna give you is confirmation number. Myself, I applied green card for myself on the year 2020. After giving confirmation number, I screenshot. Do you see? There is a confirmation number that will be given. Screenshot that confirmation number, then paste it or copy it in your notebook, because that confirmation number is the one that you're gonna use to check your result come May next year. That confirmation number is the one that you're gonna use to check your result come May next year. So, but if at all you have children or spouse, the green card, this form gonna still continue for you to bring you more parts for you to figure out about your husband, for you to figure out about your children. Myself, I was single, so I don't know how it goes about figuring out about children and husband. Because for single people, it's so easy. You only feel about yourself, your tax, passport photo, and that is it. So for those that will apply on October, I wish you all the best. That is the question that they're gonna ask you. Take care of the education part, the highest school education level. Take care of the email, because it's the one that they're gonna use to contact you all the time. Take care of the current marital status, and the number of children. Those 3 things or 4 things can mess you up. And take care of the names and date of birth. Make sure you fill out the date of birth as it is. Don't fill out the date of birth long array, because it can cost you too. And make sure you fill out the names correctly, because missing one name, take your time. Take your time. I told you, for those who will go to cyber, make sure that cyber guy give you attention that is required. Even if there will be a lot of people still needing the service, it's better you go the following day than rushing in, then you mess up. For those people that will apply for themselves, good luck. You are good to go, because applying for yourself, you're gonna give it the best shot. Do you see? You're gonna give it the best shot. You're gonna take your time, feed everything correctly, having taken your time. So I wish you all the best. May God bless you. May God help you out. And another thing, what is this thing that I wanted to talk to? It's like I have forgotten about the thing that I wanted to tell you about. So that's all about it, about filling out the green card form come on of October. Once I come back, maybe probably by the time that I will be coming back, I will find you already the Rotary is closed. I'm gonna continue to inform you more about the many things that can benefit you. I don't think there is anything more that I am supposed to add. I have already made this video long. So may God bless you, may God be with you. Bye bye, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If at all you know this video can motivate another person, if at all you know this video can encourage another person, why don't you just share this video? By the way, just share to any green card group, just share to anybody you know that may need this video. Please subscribe if at all you know you haven't subscribed. So I'm gonna be flying out in a few days to Chicago. I think it's in Illinois. From there, I don't know where I'm gonna be sent, so I don't know. So may God bless you, may God be with you. I don't know, I'm still sad, I'm still going to have mixed up reaction, but I wish you all the best. If at all you have any other question or a video that you may want me to make, just hit my comment section. I'm gonna make it. The thing that I wanted to say, I have remembered, avoid double entry. So for those people that will apply for themselves, you know, there is a way you can submit and it successfully submit and give you confirmation number. Then because of your wisdom, you think by submitting 2 entry, it's gonna give you double chance. No, don't submit 2 entry. If at all you submit 1 entry and it will go successfully to give you confirmation number, don't do the 2 entry. It's gonna mess you up and lead to visa denial. So bye bye and God bless you. So this is a kid, the one that you can see. Don't mind about my kihara. I have a big kihara, by the way. So this is the kid. This is the t-shirt, although this is for, I don't care about it. So bye bye, God bless you. I don't know what to say. See you later.